Hello, dear children. I welcome you all back to this online English class. I hope you all are keeping good health. I'm sure you all have enjoyed your Diwali vacation and had a fun time with your family and friends. And surely you all are fresh and eager to join back the online classroom. Right, students? Surely you're eager to learn something new, isn't it? So I welcome you all to the second half of this academic year. So today we shall begin with the portion for your unit test 2. So today I shall take up the chapter number 7, Matilda Can Do Magic, written by Roald Dahl. Today I shall do part A of this particular chapter. I shall give you a brief introduction of the author. Roald Dahl was a British fighter pilot of Norwegian descent. He is famous for writing stories, books, and poems for children. His stories often feature brave children who go against evil adults and overcome all sorts of trouble. Some of his works are Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, James and the Giant Peach, and The Witches, among others. Okay, so now you can see Roald Dahl is a British fighter pilot. Okay, you can see, yes, you can see here Roald Dahl is the author. He was initially a British fighter pilot and then he turns into a writer. He has written a couple of stories. As you can see, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory are some of the books. Matilda. You must have seen the movie Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, right? Okay, now most of his stories are about children who are courageous, who are brave to fight against something that is wrong. Okay, that means they see something wrong is happening and they are brave enough to fight against people who do something wrong. Okay, so it's all about brave children. Now this particular chapter is taken from this particular book. You can see a Matilda written by Roald Dahl. So let's begin. Matilda Can Do Magic. The brief introduction about the main character, Matilda Wormwood. Matilda Wormwood is a bright, intelligent, and gifted child, but unfortunately, her parents would rather have her watch the television than read a book. Okay, so now this particular girl, Matilda Wormwood, she is a bright, intelligent child and she's gifted. Okay, she's very talented. But her parents do not encourage her to learn more. Okay, they are not very encouraging. Okay. Her teacher, Miss Honey, recognizes her brilliance and tries to help Matilda learn more, but both her parents and the headmistress, Miss Trunchbull, refuse to allow her to do so. So now you understand, Matilda is a little girl who's bright and gifted. Okay, her parents and her headmistress, Miss Trunchbull, they are not very encouraging, they are not very motivating. But her teacher, Miss Honey, she understands her very well. She recognizes her talents and her intelligence and she wants to help Matilda to learn more. Okay, so Miss Honey is a kind teacher who tries to help Matilda learn more. Okay, because she understands her talents, she understands that she is a gifted and intelligent girl. Whereas her parents and her headmistress, Miss Trunchbull, they are not very encouraging. Let's continue with the story. You can see here Matilda is that girl and here is the teacher, Miss Honey, who is very understanding. Okay, now let's read further the story. One day when Miss Trunchbull visits the class and finds a newt in a glass of water, she accuses Matilda of playing a prank on her and threatens to expel her. Suddenly the glass falls over and the newt lands on Miss Trunchbull, who is now angrier than ever. Everyone has seen that Matilda has not moved from a seat. Then how did the glass fall? So now the story is, once the headmistress, Miss Trunchbull, she comes visiting Matilda's class, and there she finds a newt in her glass of water. Now what is a newt? A newt is a crossbreed between a lizard and a frog. Okay, it looks something like this. Okay, so it's a crossbreed between a frog and a lizard. Now Miss Trunchbull, as you can see here in this image, is the headmistress. Now when she visits Matilda's class, she finds that particular newt in her glass of water. Okay, so now she thinks that Matilda has played that prank and she wants to expel her. Expel her means she wants to remove her from school. So now she wants to expel her. She's shouting at Matilda because she thinks that Matilda has placed the newt in her glass of water, and she threatens to expel her. Now as she's shouting at Matilda, suddenly the glass falls down on its own and the newt jumps out of the glass and it lands on Miss Trunchbull. Okay, so now Miss Trunchbull is even more angry. Okay, so you can see that, but all the other children, whoever was there in the class, they have seen that Matilda has not made the glass fall down. Okay, it was because Matilda is still seated at her place and she has not moved. So now the question is, how has the glass fallen on its own? Okay, you can see the reaction here, Miss Trunchbull. She's screaming as the glass falls, and you can see the newt on her shoulder there. Yes. So that is the introduction. The story so far. Okay, now let's see further. Read, Matilda did not join the rush to get out of the classroom. After the other children had all disappeared, she remained at her desk quiet and thoughtful. She knew she had to tell somebody about what happened with the glass. She couldn't possibly keep a gigantic secret like that bottled up inside her. What she needed was just one person, one wise and sympathetic grown-up who could help her to understand the meaning of the extraordinary happening. Now all the children, they go out of the classroom. Probably the lecture is over. Miss Trunchbull has gone out. She is very angry, and angrily she has gone out of the classroom. She has threatened Matilda that she is going to expel her. And now Matilda is sitting quietly in a class. She doesn't join the others. She doesn't rush out of the classroom because there is something that is bothering her, and she's sitting pondering over something. Okay, she's thinking how the glass has moved, because nobody has touched the glass and the glass has fallen on its own, right? It has turned over on its own. So she is wondering how the glass has moved. So there is something about the glass that is bothering her. How did the glass move on its own? And she knows the secret behind it, and she wants to share that secret. Gigantic secret means huge, very large. Okay, that secret she wants to share with somebody. Now who she can share with? Not with her parents, because they do not understand her well. Okay, nor with her headmistress, but she wants to share with somebody who can understand and sympathize with her and think like her. So she's wondering with whom she can share the secret. What is the secret? The secret is something connected with the glass that has fallen on its own. Okay, because she has not touched it, but the glass has fallen on its own. And the secret is something to do with that glass that has fallen. But she wants to share it with somebody who can understand her well. So now she's wondering with whom she can share. Neither her mother nor her father would be of any use, for they would not believe her, nor realize what an outstanding event had taken place in the class that afternoon. On the spur of the moment, Matilda decided that the one person she would like to confide in was Miss Honey. So first she thinks whether she should tell her mother and father. No, she says no. She thinks no, definitely not, because they will not understand her. They will not believe what she has to say. And then finally she decides she will tell Miss Honey, the only teacher who understands her so well. So suddenly she thinks of Miss Honey, and she finally decides that she is going to share that secret with only one person. Confide means to share your secret. Spur of the moment means suddenly. Astounding means surprising event. So now she is going to share the secret with her teacher, Miss Honey. Matilda and Miss Honey were now the only two left in the classroom. Miss Honey had seated herself at a table and was riffling through some papers. She looked up and said, "Well, Matilda, aren't you going down outside with the others?" Matilda said, "Please, may I talk to you for a moment?" "Of course you may. What's troubling you?" "Something very peculiar happened to me, Miss Honey." Now all the children have rushed out and the headmistress has also gone. So the only two individuals are there in the classroom, and that's Matilda and her teacher, Miss Honey, who is busy doing some work at a desk. She's going through some papers. And suddenly she looks up, she notices Matilda is alone there, and she says, "Aren't you going along with the other friends?" So Matilda says, "I would like to talk to you something for a moment." So then the teacher is very kind. She says, "Of course. Tell me, what's troubling you?" So then Matilda says that something strange has happened to me. She says, "Something strange has happened to me, Miss Honey." Here you can see Matilda is talking, and there's Miss Honey, both of them in the classroom. Miss Honey became instantly alert. Ever since the two disastrous meetings she had had recently about Matilda, the first with the headmistress and the second with Mr. and Mrs. Wormwood, Miss Honey had been thinking a great deal about the child and wondering how she could help her. And now here was Matilda sitting in the classroom, looking particularly exalted and asking if she could have a private talk. Miss Honey had now never seen her looking so wide-eyed and peculiar before. Now Miss Honey suddenly feels that she should help Matilda, because she knows Matilda, there's something troubling Matilda. And she knows Matilda because earlier probably there were two meetings, one with the headmistress regarding Matilda and one meeting with Matilda's parents. Okay, because there were probably some concerns about her. Okay, and her parents and of course the headmistress do not understand Matilda's behavior, but Miss Honey surely she understands her behavior. She recognizes the child's thoughts, she understands her thoughts, and she wants to help her. So now she feels that she needs to help her right now. Matilda needs her help, so she is more than willing to help her. Okay, so she asks Matilda what is it that is bothering her. Okay, because she sees that Matilda is very much in deep thoughts. Okay, and she needs help, so she tries to help her out. So she asks her what exactly is bothering her. So students, we shall stop here today, and let's see in the next session what is a big secret that Matilda would like to share with Miss Honey. Yes, you all are eager to know, right? So wait for the next session, that is in part B. So now let's do the meanings. Newt is a cross between lizard and frog. Expel means to remove from school. Brilliance is intelligence. Prank is mischief. Accuses is blame. Gigantic is very large. Astounding is surprising. Confide is tell someone a secret. Peculiar is very strange. Exalted means very happy. And spur of the moment means suddenly. So children, I hope you have understood this part A. Go through the video once again, read the lesson and learn all the meanings. Thank you and God bless you all.